heard what Sam Cooke said, y'all. A change gonna come. You tuning in live 100.7 WUBZ, man. We got special guests in the building, man. What you all been waiting for, y'all. We have the sheriff in the building, man. We got the sheriff. We give him a big round of applause, man. We got the sheriff, Andre Brunson, yours truly, in the building, y'all. Give him a round of applause. All right, we got the sheriff in the building, y'all. We finna do the sheriff report. Sheriff, you just got in the building, man. Thank y'all for waiting. You know what I'm saying? We had a guest right before they did, so we got the sheriff in the building. Now, the sheriff, you just came in now. Who did you bring with you this time? And you always bring somebody with you. You bring somebody with you every week, man. It's all beautiful, man. People just be sitting and waiting on the sheriff report, man. And it's so beautiful, man. They love it. They love the sheriff report. So who you got with you today?
Well, let me say this first, Mr. Booty Rush. First of all, I gotta say my usual. I gotta say thank you to WUBZ 100.7, DJ Booty Rush, and Hear Me TV, and Tuskegee Virtual TV with Pat Wallace and Kimberly Wright. Always got to give them a shout out.
Oh, man, I sure appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Now we're back to my man that I brought with me
here.
I brought Captain Whitehead with me. Orlando Whitehead here with me today, and he's going to be our guest today. Captain Whitehead does a great job, maintaining the jail there. He's my jail administrator. He handles the court proceedings. He's always in court. He does handle what goes on in that jail. That jail is that's a big priority.
Exactly.
A big responsibility, and he takes a lot of pressure off me by handling the jail. Of course, he has help. We got a few people that are under him that gets the job done. I just have to give a shout out to my whole jail staff, because people don't see the job that they do.
Exactly.
When you're in that jail, it's like you're locked up yourself.
That's right.
And they're back there and they're handling those guys, and they get tough sometimes. But they do a great job, and Captain Whitehead does a great job with his staff. So it's Captain Whitehead here with us today.
Captain Whitehead, man, just say hello or something to the people out there. You know what I mean? In Macon County land. You know what I'm saying? They want to hear your voice.
How you doing today? Glad to be here and enjoy working for. We got a great sheriff here, Sheriff Andre Brunson. You picked the best man here. And glad to be with DJ Booty Rush.
Hey, guess what it sound like? Do it sound like, what's his name? Wolfman Jack? What? You hear the voice sound like Wolfman Jack. Boy, you got a distinguished voice, man. It sound good on the air.
Yeah, he does. He sounds good on the air.
It sounds real good, man. It's so funny, man. That's why I like we bring different guests in here. Everybody sound different. Everybody sound good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful, man. And people want to hear that. I'm talking about they want to listen and want to know the officers that's serving the community.
Right. Well, you know what's interesting? We actually, Captain Whitehead actually ran for sheriff, and we have always been great friends. And it's funny, I worked for him out at the dog track, and
okay.
He has always been a good friend, and we didn't have any animosity, running for sheriff. And we talked about it, and bringing him aboard was the best thing that I could do.
Okay.
And a matter of fact, all those guys, we talked about these things, and we just tried to figure out the best thing for the community.
Right.
He has a lot of knowledge, and we brought all those guys together, man, and we just trying to do the right thing for the community, make this a better place to live for everybody in this community. So people look at us and say, hey, man, how did you hire him? He ran against you. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
We just ran for the same seat.
That's right.
He's a great person, and we haven't had a problem. And like I say, it was just the best thing for the community that I could have done.
Yeah, it's
and
wonderful,
he does a great job for me, and he is my friend.
Yeah, and they look good too.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh man, that's
Yes.
wonderful, man. That's really wonderful.
Yeah, it
Captain Whitehead in the building, man.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're gonna get on with this sheriff report.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let you know and let the people know what has been going on this last week. On this sheriff report, instead of doing 7 days, some kind of way we came out with 8 days, but that's all right, between March the 20th and March the 28th. The Macon County Sheriff Department received 2,073 radio transmissions. Well, we had 2,073 radio transmissions. We received 2,561 phone calls and 257 E911 calls, totaling 4,891 contacts or transmissions for the week. That's a lot of
That's
contact.
a lot of contact,
That's more
bro.
than we had last week. That's
Exactly.
right at about 5,000 transmissions.
Wow.
On top of that, we answered 12 complaints. These complaints, out of these complaints, we made 4 arrests, 2 on probation violation, 1 for giving a false report to law enforcement, and 1 for a warrant on a theft of property, which is always good. We have a lot of thefts in the community, and we are trying to cut down on those. So making arrests on those are always great.
Right.
And a lot of that comes from, just working with the community and the community doing what they're supposed to do.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go down on a daily thing that we did, and on 320 we had an arrest on a probation violation. On 321 we arrested somebody in the jail. Well, they were already arrested, but we charged with promoting prison contraband in the jail. On 321 we had an arrest on a probation violation again. On 321 we had a theft of property. 322 a theft of property on a walk-in, which means somebody came in and reported it.
Okay.
On 322, we had harassment from a walk-in complaint. A person came in and complained about harassment. We took a report on. On 322, we had a burned vehicle on 80 West. It was a stolen vehicle that somebody set afire. And we're seeing a lot of that too.
Right.
And a lot of these vehicles are stolen out of other counties and other towns, and they bring them around here and take them in the woods or drop them off, and they burn them up. And that's always tough.
Let me ask you this. Don't mean to cut you off, but what is significant of burning it up for the people out there that don't know?
Well, they burn the vehicles because they've done what they want to do to them, and then they'll burn them up so they don't have any evidence, fingerprints, and that kind of stuff. And you can't. They want you to identify where these vehicles come from.
Right.
So they do that a lot around here.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
324, we had a reckless endangerment. 325, arrest given on a person was arrested for giving a false report to a law enforcement officer. On 325, arrest on a warrant for theft of property. 326, we had a stolen vehicle. We found a stolen vehicle on Highway 29 South, and on 328, we made 2 arrests on indictments.
Okay.
So that was the week. Very busy week, and everything was good. Okay. Now we had a rodeo and concert out on 80 East and 26 on this past Saturday, which had about 4,000 people.
And
yeah, that's a lot of people.
Man.
A lot of people in one spot, which my guys and all the law enforcement officers out there did a great job containing what was going on. We only had 10 arrests out there, and all 10 arrests were on underage drinkers. Okay. And we watched that very closely. Mm-hmm. We had the ABC board out there helping us, the state troopers out there helping, and my guys did a tremendous job. And we got 10 underage drinkers arrested, which was good. Right. We didn't have any fights. We didn't have any other problems, which is, I just have to commend all the law enforcement that was out there that did a great job. And with that many people, you would expect a lot more.
Than that,
but that's all we had. Yeah. So that was great. Right. Everybody made it home safely to their families and no other trouble.
Wow, that's good.
Which was good.
Yeah, it's really, real good.
Yeah.
That was a rodeo.
That was a rodeo, yes.
Real full-blown rodeo.
Full-blown rodeo and a concert. Well, that event has been happening every year. I don't know for how many years, but they brought it from Lee County to Macon County this year, and we talked about it. The guy came and presented it to us, and they did it out on Captain Sitchbaum's place. And I thought it was a great opportunity for the sheriff department and my guys to make some money, for the county to make some money, to bring some more economics into the county, which is very needed. Right. And the people came here and they spent money. Right. They spent money out there at the gas station. They spent money on, which I don't like to say, but they spent money on alcohol and things like this, which helps the economy here. Right. So it was good. It was good. Yes.
That's wonderful, man. That's really, really wonderful, man. See, Tuskegee, man, Macon County, man, we got a lot of stuff getting ready to come on to the county, man, and people out there, just be ready, just be patient. Things are coming our way.
Right. Well, some good news came today. Okay. We went down to the airport today, and they announced today. I don't know if you saw the governor announced that this airplane company is trying to come or wants to come to Macon County and Tuskegee to build airplanes. Which would be great for the economy. I think they say they're offering about 750 jobs. They want to build 1 million square foot facility, and I forget how much money they say they're going to spend on that. But if that could come to Macon County, that would be a blessing for everybody here. Oh man! The economy here would have such a great boost. jobs for people.
Crime
When
go down a little bit.
Crime goes down. When
Crime
people
goes down.
have money to spend, when people don't have to break in house, take care of the family,
Right.
do these different things, and just keep these people busy, keep our people busy,
Right.
and let people be happy. Make money and you're happy.
Yeah, we're happy though. It's less crime. We
Less
happy.
crime, we
Less
happy,
crime.
yeah.
We happy. You just
Yeah.
celebrate.
But we got a great place here.
Yeah, we do.
The people here are great.
Great, man.
And
Wonderful.
We just got to love each other and take care of each other in this community, and that's what I believe in. And the people have been doing a great job calling in, reporting crime, and just trying to keep everybody aboard on what we are trying to do. You got to love the people in the community. You got to take care of the people in the community, especially the elderly. That's the way I was brought
what you
up.
talking about?
We always got to look out for each other.
Got to.
We got to take care of our kids. We got to take care of our elderly.
That's right.
And you got to do something to make yourself a productive citizen here to play your part.
Right.
The kids go to school, get their education. They get their education. They can get a great job, take care of their families. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
That's why you want your kid to be smarter than you. That's one thing you always go to school. Go to school. I want you to get a higher education than I got.
Yeah,
I want you to be
that's right.
smarter than you, but they never be wiser than you.
Yeah.
But they all can be smarter than you. You know what I'm saying?
My mom and dad always preached that, to me, I want you to be better than me.
That's right. That's right.
You stay out of trouble. I got a lot of butt whoopings by not doing what I was supposed to do.
Man, what you
by
talking
not
about?
learning, not doing my school work.
Right.
My mom, my dad didn't play that. Great people, they always said they want their children to be better than them, have it easier than they did, and that's what they promoted, that's what they talked about. Same thing I tell my kids.
That's right. That's we got to put it away and have it ready for them. And they teach their kids and have something ready for their kids. Pass it down to generation to generation. Instead of spending it all up, I'm talking about, that's where we have a real big problem at. You know what I mean? They spend everything up, check for check, but we have no other choice when we don't make no money.
That's right.
But you need to have somewhere you can save.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But I don't want to get off on a subject. We go to all kind of stuff.
That's all right, man. Hey, I want to say something too. I want to give a shout out to the people, in Macon County that have their own neighborhood watches. These neighborhood watches helps us out tremendously.
Oh, man.
I wish we could have a county-wide neighborhood watch.
That'd be beautiful.
But I love going to the neighborhood watch meetings. We have them everywhere, and I can't name all of y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all I appreciate everything you do. You got some great neighborhood watches out here. And that's what it's all about, looking out for each other. It makes our job a whole lot easier. And you can't turn your back when you see something. You got to get involved. And of course, everything that you call and say, we won't tell it. I promise you, we won't tell it. But
that's
you
what a
got
lot
to
of
take
things
care
get
of
scared
each
of
other.
because they want their name to be called. They want their name to be called.
And we know that.
Yeah.
And we won't do that.
Oh, man.
It's always enough.
It's always anonymous.
Yeah.
So y'all hear that, people out there. So therefore, you feel free. You see a crime getting ready, involved, please contact your local authorities, sheriff department, police department, or wherever you at. You need to contact them. You see a crime getting ready to happen, you got to report it. We got to stop our crime in our neighborhood.
That's right. We got to stop our crime.
We got to stop it. We're not going to be able to stop it completely, but we can, grab a hold to it and control it.
That's right. That's right.
It's all about controlling the crime in our neighborhood, people.
That's right.
Well, you got anything else you want to provide? Oh, let me ask you this, Sheriff. Now, we've been having a lot of funerals lately. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And for, I don't know if it's against the law or it is against the law to, when you see a funeral, people, it's being polite and being, what you call the word I'm about to use, what the word I'm about to use. But anyway, when you see a funeral, pull over. Just pull over. That's what we were taught to do. You know what I mean? Growing up as kids. Yeah, by respect. Exactly. It don't tip my tongue, sometimes you try to do a lot of stuff at the same time, but it's don't tip my tongue. But out of respect, you know what I mean, for the families and for the deceased man, it's out of respect. Just pull to the side of the road and let the funeral pass by.
Well, most people do that, and first of all, it's not against the law, to drive by when we're doing a funeral procession. But, like you said, out of respect, most people, Southern people especially, pull over and let everybody pass.
Right.
And, they give their respects to that. But we don't have a big problem with that. Every now and then somebody just drive on by. But here in the South, most of the time, most people stop anyway. And that is great. That's good. It looks good, and I would stop at every funeral. I wouldn't dare pass. I always let it pass me by, and I sit there and pay my respects. But that's always good. But it is not against the law if they do that. So, it's just all about respect.
All about respect, man. Yes, we got a whole lot there in this community, this town, and this city.
But you know, one thing, getting off the funeral thing, a lot of times people don't know what to do when we turn on our lights and get behind them. You know, if we're in the left lane and we're trying to pass, we're in the fast lane, we have our lights on, you are obligated to move over. And you can get a ticket for that, you know.
Okay.
But you got to think about the other people. We're not just speeding to speed. We're going to help somebody. And every second counts in a person's life.
Exactly.
I mean, today we had a bad accident on 80 East. Today, a young lady her hair was actually pinned under the car. She was so lucky. Her head was on the outside of the window, and her hair was pinned under the car. She's lucky another inch her face would have been under the car.
Wow.
But she was trapped under the car by her hair, and her legs were trapped under the dash. So she was in a very bad position.
She
and
survived?
She could have died. She did survive. We got there, and the power lines that fell on the car, so it was a very dangerous situation. But for her, every second counted.
Every second counts.
So, you know, we were all rushing out there, and we ran into some cars, you know, and most of them pulled over and got out of our way. Some of them we had to just try to go around and get through. But y'all remember, people's lives are at stake when you're in the way. You know, I think people might, and I'm not going to say they do it on purpose, but maybe they don't realize what's going on. Some people panic and just don't know what to do.
Right.
But if a car gets behind you, a police car gets behind your speed, just pull over to the right lane. Don't ever pull over off the road on the left lane. That is very dangerous. You pull over to the right, and just let us pass. And if we're after you, we're going to pull behind you.
That's right.
But if we're trying to pass, just let us pass.
That's the same thing goes with ambulance too.
Same thing with ambulance. They're trying
Fire-
to get
fire
there.
truck.
Yeah, fire
Oh,
trucks.
okay.
Any rescue vehicle, you know, we're not doing it just to do it. We got those lights on. We trying to get somewhere for a reason. And like I said, every second counts.
Every second counts.
Yes. And that young lady was so fortunate today. You know, it was 3 people in the car. The little girl got thrown out of the car, and she survived. And I think it was the mother. You know, they're hurt, but they at least survived. We had to fly in life flight to take one of them away, but they did survive.
Wow, that's good. Man. That's good to hear.
Yeah,
And it's happened in Macon County.
It happened in Macon County
Wow.
today on 80 East. Yes.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you guys came in, man. And you patiently waited. Came on. So like, you know, I was with the sheriff in here. The sheriff took all day. Like,
Well, you know what? It's important to let people know what's going on.
right.
You know, and that's one of the things I said. I wanted to find a way, and this is a great tool for the sheriff department and for me to let the people know what's going on around and what's going on in the community.
Exactly.
And they deserve to know, and they need to know.
They need to know.
You know, and some kind of way we're gonna figure out a way to let them know when we have emergencies while they're happening.
Right.
You know, if we have a person with a gun in the neighborhood, they need to know, so they can get in, lock the doors, and protect themselves.
Right.
You know, if it's bad weather, if it's storms, whatever, we need to be able to let them know.
Exactly.
The quicker they know, the safer they can be. You know, they might not need to get on the road. We might have something going on, and we need to let everybody know.
Right.
You know, we might be having a lot of burglaries in the neighborhood. People need to know that so they can watch out.
Right.
We might have a shooter somewhere. People need to know so they can watch out.
Right.
You know, so this is a great tool for us, and everybody needs to know what's happening around them, and I'm dedicated to doing that for everybody.
And we're glad, man. We are glad to have you here. We're glad you're dedicated because y'all beat me here every time. You know what I'm saying? And this time I even came a little earlier. You still beat me here. You know what I'm saying?
This is important.
It's very important,
This is
man. I
important.
try to break my neck getting here, man.
Yeah,
Every day, even though I'm late, people, I still break my neck getting here. Every day.
Hey, you always on time. You always on time, baby.
Yeah,
You
brother,
always on
it's
time.
always fun with you guys, man. Thank you guys for coming in, man. If anything else you want to give everybody know, we can close it up until next week.
Okay. Well, you know, I always give a shout out to my family,
Okay.
you know, and all the home folks. And hey, I always have to give my department a shout out. You know, from whoever cleans up to my, just everybody, the secretaries, my assistants, you know, the jailers, dispatch, you know, everybody, the deputies, everybody do a great job. You know, and I just have to give a shout out to everybody. Look here, I got to give a shout out to everybody in Macon County.
Everybody in
We're doing a
Macon
great
County.
job. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Give a
all
shout
the
out to
business.
everybody in Macon County. All the
Everybody.
businesses, all the people that live in Macon County. Hey, it's a beautiful day and a beautiful place to be. So I just give a shout out to everybody.
Everybody in
in
Macon County. Y'all heard it, y'all. I'm also gonna give a big shout out to Yabby, man, who keep them truck clean.
Man, Yabby,
The car-
clean, man. I'm glad you
Hey,
said
Yabby keep
that.
y'all the car clean, man. He be filming, open on Facebook, man. I said,
Oh,
y'all
man.
get a rims on that time,
Hey man, Yabby is a very dedicated person
Yeah,
over
man.
there. He loves what he's doing. We all enjoy going
Yeah.
over there. Hey, look here. We can get the free wash at the sheriff department.
Right.
But we always go down to Yabby,
Support.
man. It gives us a place, you know, we can support him.
Support.
And we're in the community over there. So many people stop by that we get a chance to talk to.
Yep.
And it's important that we're in the community talking to people.
Yes.
And we just love going over there, you know, and just being a part of the community.
And
We
that-
take the cars over there. We have a few more car washes that we stop by.
Yeah.
You know, and we might get our car washed here and then go over to another one. But it seems to be Yabby is always, I mean, we always meet up over there and we get to talk to a lot of people over there.
Everybody love
So
Yabby.
shout out to Yabby.
Everybody love Yabby, man. I like what he doing over there, man.
Yeah.
Me and him both of us got the
Yeah.
baby community award.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, both of us
you
got
really
one of them.
did.
And I like what he doing over there, man, because he give guys a second chance.
Well, I was just going to say that. He
Yeah.
gives those guys a chance that they wouldn't have a chance nowhere else.
Right, right.
You know, and those guys are great guys.
Right,
You know,
right.
all the people that work there are great guys.
Yeah.
You know, they're always respectful. You know, they're always trustworthy.
Right.
And they do a great job.
Good job.
They do a great job. Yabby wouldn't have it any other way
Any other
anyway.
way.
You know, you go over there, he gonna offer you a bottle of water, he gonna offer you a soda, and so do the other guys.
Yeah.
And you can just sit down there and just feel the love in Tuskegee, man. It's good.
See the traffic go by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That's a main
Great
script
place
right
to
there.
be.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
main script, great place to be.
Well, it's beautiful, man. You got to love this city, man.
Yeah,
You got
you
to
do.
love this county, man. You got to.
And good things are coming to the county. Good things are coming to the county.
Everybody just be patient.
Just be patient.
Be patient.
Hey, and I got to be the sheriff and warn y'all, my guys out there, they stopping a lot of people.
Right.
So y'all need to do right on that highway. You know, I
Right.
saw my guys in the city today. You know, they're in the county. They are stopping people. You know, we want to put a stop to all of this illegal driving.
Right.
You know, and like I said earlier, it's not all about giving you a ticket, but we're trying to get the criminals off the street, and that
Exactly.
gives us a tool to do so.
Right. Right.
So don't think we picking on you. Don't get mad at us. You know, but we're trying to save lives, and we're trying to prevent these criminals from hurting you.
That's right.
So don't get mad at us when you get stopped, and you're gonna get some warnings. Sometimes they're gonna give you some tickets.
Right.
But it's always good to be polite to the guy, and I tell them they better be polite to you.
Mhm.
If you have a problem with a stop, please let them know. But also want you to know it's all for you.
It's all for you.
Yes, it's all for you. So that's my warning, y'all. Watch out how you drive around here, because we are stopping you.
I know that's right. And I'm gonna tell you guys what you can do. If you get pulled over by the police, state trooper, sheriff department, being aggressive and cutting the food is not gonna stop that ticket. So the best thing you could do, you need to use your best sweet talk
Yeah.
as possibly can. You know what I'm talking about? And to talk your way out of the ticket.
That's
Because
right.
being tough and bad ain't gonna stop you from getting that ticket.
No.
So if you got any sense, please try to talk nice and cool and calm and collected. You might can be able to get yourself out of the ticket. You know what I'm
That's right,
saying?
that's right.
Well, by being tough and hard ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help none. You know what I'm talking
Ain't
about?
help nothing.
So therefore, you know, driving, you know, reckless and doing all that kind of stuff like that, don't do it, people. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That's right. Hey, and I gotta say this one thing. When I talk about giving a shout out to my family, I mean everybody. If you some
Everybody.
kid Andre Brunson, that shout out is
Yes, sir.
all right. Hey, it's always fun, my brother. We enjoy it.
Always.
And we'll be back next week, and we'll have you another report. And if y'all need to talk to me anytime, my door is always open at the sheriff department. You know, you can always come down and ask me any questions, give me your problem, and even just come down and say hello.
Okay.
Door's always open, and that's for everybody.
We really haven't got to a specific time on when we're gonna do the sheriff report, but it's gonna be after 7 o'clock
Yeah.
every day, at least after 7 o'clock. You know, so it's not gonna be before 7 o'clock. If it is before 7 o'clock, we will let you guys know in ahead of time that it'll
Right.
be before 7 o'clock. But it's gonna always be after 7 o'clock. Those people that love to listen to the sheriff report. Andre Brunson, you always bring a special guest in, but we really thank you for coming in with Sheriff Brunson, Captain Whitehead, man, and it's always been what do I call it? Wolfman Jack.
Wolfman Jack voice, huh?
That voice, yeah, Wolfman Jack voice.
Cap, you got any shout outs for anybody?
I just said shout out to my family and all of my co-workers, and thank you for having me today.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
Captain Whitehead in the building. Shout out, big round of applause, people. Thank you.
Thank you, Macon County.
That's going to conclude our share report, man. And we'll see y'all in a few minutes. I got some more music, but we ain't going nowhere till we go night. But it's in the share report, okay?